Okay, so these are the points in the story of One Piece where I think each of the East Blue Straw Hats characters peaked. I feel like Zoro is like the most obvious. I feel like Nothing Happened is still easily his best moment, and nothing has compared to this moment for Zoro's character in the past. What has it been, like 700 chapters? Nami, I also low key feel like her saying "help me" has been her biggest moment in the story. Still, 1,000 chapters later, I think she, like, to be clear, she has had development. She has like grown as a person, as a character since this point. But in terms of like where her writing peaked, I feel like this is definitely still her most iconic and most interesting moment. For Usopp, I'm gonna say like the Water 7 saga for sure. Usopp did get some nice moments in Dressrosa, but it's been like largely not that useful outside of that. And he actually did get a lot of good moments in Thriller Bark with that fight with Perona, learning to let go of that Soga King persona, which was good because it showed he still had room to grow. But I think overall, Usopp's character in the Water 7 Enies Lobby saga, like his whole fight with Luffy, moments like these, when he shot down the government agents to save Robin, his speech to Robin on the sea train, like, you really can't tell me that Water 7 Enies Lobby, Usopp was not his clearly best storyline and best moments of the series. Also, this is like a quick side note to Glaze, Water 7, and Enies Lobby, but I feel like that's true for Robin, obviously, Chopper, and Frankie. Like, I don't think Frankie has ever been as cool or interesting as he was in the Water 7 Enies Lobby saga. I don't think that Chopper has been as cool or as interesting as when he unveiled that monster point for the first time and it had serious stakes and weight and destroyed that CP9 agent. Definitely his like most iconic moment in my book. Has he even had like a good fight since that? Those are all reasons why the Water 7 Enies Lobby storyline is still the best storyline in One Piece. Then Sanji, I actually think is the Whole Cake Saga. Now, I think Sanji has great writing, and Baradier. And honestly, a lot of the series, I feel like Sanji often gets really interesting side arcs and gets to develop his character more than other Straw Hats. Like, I feel like Zoro often gets fights more than Sanji, but I feel like sometimes Zoro's character is more stagnant than Sanji's. Zoro's writing focus more about his strength versus Sanji and his character. But I think his whole writing in Whole Cake Island, the whole saga, I mean, if you read it, you were there. The affirmation of all the best parts of his character was honestly beautiful and really elevated the entire post time skip half of One Piece. Then lastly, Luffy, I feel like this is underrated as heck, but when he declared to beat Kaido and declared what kind of world he lived, it changed his character from someone who was just in it for his personal freedom and didn't care